Alright, say how are you? But I know where you are. You're in year 7.5 of tribulation, and the whole world is falling into famine and war. Look, I warned you, but you don't listen. A lot of crap going on in Israel. I just want to say this once again to you. It's very simple, it's not a bother. Jacob had 14 children. 14 children, and one of them was Joseph. And this Joseph line, Jesus made the Jesus line. And this Joseph line is Islam. You may as well change his name to Islam, Islam. Okay, so this world fell into absolute tribulation and perdition for 500 years with the Vatican and Rome because they were persecuting Jesus' friends and family. Basically, the friends and family of the Joseph line. So there's 14 lines and the one kind of centre branch Joseph. Not even the centre branch Joseph, he's kind of their half-brother. They're all kind of half-brothers, actually. His friends and family were being persecuted and sodomized and tormented and raped. So Jesus couldn't work for you when he was the Lord, because you were tormenting and sodomizing his friends and family. Islam figured that out. They protected themselves. Because Islam figured that out, all of Christianity flourished. Your sciences, your medicine, your politicians, you could laugh, you could drink, you could smoke, you could play music. Everything, all of your ignorant, poxy Christianity flourished because of Islam figured it out. And his friends and family were safe. Because his friends and family were safe, he could work for you. When they're not safe, he won't work for you. You have this thing called like a devil. It's not really. Devil means a down-going way. It's not like it's a thing. It means that's the way down. It's just the devil means it's just the way down. It won't sustain you. That's the way of the devil, boy. You know what I mean? You start gambling, it's like, oh, that's the devil, boy. You're on the way of the devil's path. So if you kept fucking his friends and family, well, he's most merciful and most understanding and was Krishna. But you're not so merciful and understanding and Krishna, and you're fucking with the friends and family of a Lord that died. Then you got something like someone that's not your friend. He's not there to help you. He's not going to be a very good, kind angel to you. And that's where you get something like a devil. He'll want to destroy you all. He'll want to ruin your families. He'll tear you apart. He'll deform babies. He'll ruin and crush and destroy civilizations. Anyway, they figured it out. You were destroying yourselves, and Islam figured it out. The reason the world originally fell into apocalypse in the book of Genesis was because this Joseph brother, is the kind of favourite kid, and all the other brothers, who are technically the essence of Judaism, all the different families of Judaism, Judah, Levite, Simeon, all these, Reuben, all of them, they turned on the one brother, they put him down a well. And just because of that, it's an esoteric device, the whole world started to fall into tribulation and apocalypse. Started to. And Joseph got fixed and found in 7 years. He gave the prophecy, 7 years of reaping and sowing, devouring his orrery, basically. And it'll be 7 years now of famine and death. And that's 7 on 7 on 7, and it gets worse and worse and worse and worse, depending on what you're reaping and what you're sowing and what you're reaping. So in Israel now, or in the Middle East at the moment, this is the point of making this video, is that you have a lot of Islam, again, Joseph's family, kind of differently looking family, all the other Israelites, all the other families of Jacob, all the other children of Jacob, they all became families of Jacob, and they're fighting between each other, okay? I just want to remind the Middle East, okay, I am Jacob, by the way. I am. Please, Jacob. Okay, I actually am somewhat the living incarnation of Jacob, and I am somewhat the father, I don't have children, of all Judaism and all of Islam, okay? No, I don't want to see that. No, that's it, alright? Your fucking dad said that's it, alright? I don't want to see anything between Judaism and Islam anymore. It's the essence of apocalypse, right? And you might be out there having little conflicts, but it might be causing tribulation, perdition, and war all over the world and suffering, right? I'm talking to Hamas. I liked Saddam. I thought he was cool. So sold dogs are perdition, but he killed a lot of Judaism people or something. So he's forgotten. He's completely forgotten again. He's completely forgotten, and it's Joseph family, Islam, and all the other families of Israel. Jacob is Israel. Jacob's name is Israel, and these are all fighting between each other. Alright, and this has to stop, okay? I'll send you all out to Sinai until you fucking remember the importance of Jacob and Jacob's children. I'll send you all back out to Sinai until you fucking figure it out. Alright, no more of it, alright? These are brothers. You'll fucking remember you are brothers, right? Islam got their prophet and told them how they needed to protect Joseph in line with the Joseph Lord. You had Jesus as the Joseph family Lord. So it's very important that the Joseph family's friends and family Islam are protected and safe. All Islam, all essential Islam must be protected and safe and happy. Once they're protected and safe and happy, Christianity will kind of flourish. Exactly. Well, everyone under the Lord Jesus. So, as I'm saying, it's like, so stop it. Remember who you are, right? You are brothers. These are all brothers. Lots of different distinctions, lots of different lines, and lots of different maybe mothers essentially, and there's a half brothers, but I've had it, you know what I mean? I've had it up to here, I've had it up to here, I've got a pain in my neck. I got a pain in my neck with this, right? So, Hamas, remember who the fuck you are. They're your brothers. Even if you are preferred and have Jesus as a prophet and even Muhammad as a prophet, and he might be very indestructible and undefeatable, you will remember that they are brothers, and you must please Jacob by all being friends. Now, I am Jacob, and I actually do have friends and family. No, I actually do myself have friends and family, living, born incarnations. I don't have children. Very convenient at the time that his 14 children were his 14 favourite people, and I became a thing of lineage. I do have friends and family. And they've all been tormented, destroyed, torn apart by Sinn Féin Mafia, Knacker Rose World Elite, gypsies from Miami and Florida, and they ripped them all apart, tore them apart, and put Jacob down the well. They put me down the well. Right, so figure yourselves out over there. And then what you need to do, come and help you, Daddy. You know what I mean? I got friends and I got fucking family, and they've been ripped and torn apart, and that's the actual essence of the apocalypse that's going on in the world. That's the proper essence. You used to have like ancient apocalypse that you're kind of stirring up, but it's not very effective. But I actually have friends and family, and they're all being tormented, harvested, persecuted, ripped, sodomized, Babylonian sex slavery, and they're all being completely fucked. Gardaí, Irish military, Sinn Féin Mafia, knackers up in Donegal, down in Wexford, Sligo, Limerick, everywhere, all over this poxy, godforsaken, scarlet-ridden country. Right? Ireland, yeah, this shithole. And I'd like to remind you, Ireland, use protected before Islam and before any of this crap, the land of 1,000 welcomes. Yous welcomed and protected his niece or his cousin or his sister-in-law, his stepsister or something. Jesus' stepsister or niece or cousin or somebody, Irene, Erin, Arian. And yous were very blessed and protected because yous took care of one of his family, one member of his family, and Jesus was with you. But now you're fucking with my family, my friends, and you've lost your Christian graces, right? So these are antichrist. And any Judaic person fucking with me, Jacob, it's just the same. You're lost. You're not Jewish anymore. You're not Jewish anymore. And any Irish person fucking with me and my family, you're not Christian anymore either. You never beat the Irish because you used to have the lamb on your side. You don't have the lamb on your side anymore. I'm going to take every single Madonna in this country, every statue of Mary, and I'm going to gift them to fucking Islam. And the countries that like Pakistan are out there, you don't deserve them anymore. You're just sodomizing, tormenting my mother, my family. And you lost your Christian graces, Paddy, so you got a scarlet rat degenerate fucking land of Holy Perdition. The weather's nice because I'm still here, and I'm moving away soon. There's one thing I was told. They're told to do lots of this thing. All these idiots, all these Babylonian merchants in the temple, act like snakes basically, lie around. Like in the Weezer song, you'll be lying on the floor. You'll be lying on the floor when it comes undone. And that's what they're lying on the floor like snakes. They can't walk around, they can't talk, they can't chew food. They want to be lying on the floor staring around like a bunch of fucking snakes. So you have your little snaky little fucking religion now, Ireland. These are all antichrists, right? You have lost your Christian graces. You're all gonna rot in fucking tribulation and hell with fucking Ahab, Jezebel, Rockefeller trash and your fucking Sinn Féin, poxy fucking mafia from Wexford. So Shabbat Shalom means save Shalom. John's daughter. Exactly, fucking with him. Anyway, I was going to leave you in the tribulation. I was told, I was told to, the one thing I was told, you were told to do lots of snaky serpent and stuff. I was never told to do your snaky serpenty backstabbing fucking craps. You're all apostites, not apostles with me. You're all apostites. And you're all just fucking making it very fucking obvious. The whole world is falling into war, famine, perdition, terrible weather, Nephilim deformed fucking babies, Nephilim nameless babies, all because of IRA, Sinn Féin, knacker fucking Donegal bastards, and Derek Poxy fucking Rockefeller. The whole world is suffering from Paddy fucking Last and his fucking dumb shit fucking ephemerality. I was told one thing, two things actually, to return faith to my country and try not to come into too much exchange with people, try to avoid from coming into exchange. which is hard. You know, teaching is an exchange. Teaching is mutilation, and I can't even walk by a person who's like, yeah, they came into an exchange. I just walk by somebody now and they're connecting everybody to me. It's this burning bush that keeps burning and growing because these fucking dipshits are just sitting around in the temple all day. So Jesus did. He saved John's temple. He saved the Baptist temple. He went in there. I needed Jesus, basically, as I said in the videos. I need a hero. He went into the temple and he got rid of all the fucking merchants from the temple. God kicked them all out and he saved the temple because they probably weren't as bad as what's going on now. To be honest, wank magic sitting around anybody comes into my head. So I tried, I taught, I wrote, I was teaching so much. I gave them everything I knew, all my super secret. Like I spent years upon years in isolation studying studying everything. Years in celibacy, piety, and poverty. Poverty wasn't exactly living rich. Studying in isolation, not trespassing upon anybody. I earned a lot, I earned 1,200 orreries. Most of you Egyptians are like, hey, you have an orrery, I had 1,200 orreries. Devoured them, gobbles them all up. It calls me a monster. I